From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Red Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll tee it up against the ever-improving right-hander Rick Porcello. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Denard Span will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for Washington, center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Line hard, but foul.
First pitch, 3-0.
Now the pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Time to check out the scouting report here as we run the numbers on this 26-year-old right-hander. Nate McLeod will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
1-2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. There to play it is Victorino, and that's out number 2.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, it had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Jason Worth will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ballgame. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. Run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Washington leads this one 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now
Save
pitching for the
situation
Red
coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Drew Storen to try to get the final 3 outs. Brock Holt will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Come on, Buck.
In there, and it's 0-1.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Here it comes. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. And not what these folks were hoping for as he set down to start the home 9th.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz lays off 1-0.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ortiz. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
The 2-0 to Ortiz. And I doubt Ortiz is going to see anything here. It's 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Not be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with one away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Hanley Ramirez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Castillo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 38, Castillo.
Now the first pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, that's taking a big gamble right there, because you'd love to have that guy in scoring position, but you're down 2 runs. So if you get thrown out, you can forget about having the tying run at the plate. Fortunately, he gets in there ahead of that throw.
He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! And we are tied here in the ninth. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Yeah, it's one thing to hit one right down the line here at Fenway, but when you can get one over that wall out there, you know you've hit one. I mean, there ain't a yard in the